Hi guys, Al Grant again, and welcome to video 3 in this marathon session of videos that we're going to be pushing out there to get the content out there to share with you, maybe a different perspective and a different view on looking at life and different pieces, component parts of that. I'm currently still in an undisclosed location in the Philippines, and I'm just about to enter my bath. Okay, so what's my background, what's my situation, what am I doing, okay? Just so you can get a little bit of a feel, okay, to maybe understand that if you're in a decision point or an awkward point or a point in your life where you're a little bit confused, you're a little bit stuck, whatever you're doing. I did 25 years in the British Army, which is absolutely fine. Had a good 6 years in a managerial position, had the 4-bedroom house, all the contents in it, had the car, everything, had the relationship, and then it went wrong. You see, there's only really 3 main component parts to life, okay? My health deteriorated, I was overweight, some would say I was a fat bastard, you're probably right, and things had to change. Now I had that decision taken away from me because my partner also felt the same way, and we decided to go our separate ways. Now, sometimes in life you're going to get a very, very, very small window of opportunity, okay? And you've got to sort of work out what you're going to do with that window of opportunity. Now, it might be a business idea, it might be an investment idea, it might be a situation, a position where you can get away from a toxic relationship, or you can move away from toxic friends, or you move away out of your town or city that you've been, or you can travel, or you can do, multitude of different things. You're going to get these small windows of opportunity. But if you're not ready to receive these opportunities, then the opportunities will go straight past you, okay? So I didn't have any energy coming out of relationships. Remember I said there's 3 component parts to every piece of your world, right? The one is your financial, the second one is your health, and the third one is your relationships. Now, some people will say religion is another big part, and that's absolutely fine, right? But we're going to deal with 3. I'm not religious. I'm going to talk about that in a separate video. And my health had deteriorated. I was told by the doctor, this crazy pharmaceutical industry saga that continues, that I'll be on tablets for the rest of my life, okay? I wasn't happy or content with that, so something had to change. Okay, so starting to take on board that I had a small window of opportunity. I didn't have the energy to get into arguments. I gave everything away, the house, the contents, the car, everything I gave to my partner. There was no struggle, there was no nastiness, there was no nothing. I packed a bag, took my passport, booked a flight, and I landed in the Philippines back in July 2019, okay? Now, my situation, background of having done 25 years and in receipt of a military pension put me in a slightly better advantage than a lot of people are, because I have this monthly income coming in, okay? But the biggest factor is I'd already prepared for this, and my online businesses give me not as much as I would like, at this present moment, but a trickle feed of income. And we're going to speak about modern world skills again down the line. Okay, now when I arrived here, now some people have commented and said, oh, you're lucky, there is not such a thing as luck. There is no thing. You create your own luck. And believe me, this has not been all beaches and, blue aqua waters and living this amazing life, eating seafood and that every day. This has been an absolute journey and a half, right? This has been absolutely mental, but only because I've managed to hit rock bottom and use the bottom as a springboard rather than a pit have I managed to get myself out of that situation. And currently I'm in pretty good state at the moment, although I'm not exactly where I want to be, which highlights the point that, there's not such a thing as an overnight success, and you just don't get, what you want to do or what you want to get right away. You have to work at it, okay? So the financial situation wasn't too great. I mean, I've still got obligations back home to pay. But what I found is by moving away from the UK, moving away out of the West, getting away from the society-driven lifestyle that majority of people are living, I was in a position then to work out where I was in my life, And when I sat on that plane for 13 hours, I started to think to myself, what is it I'm going there to do, to achieve? I wanted to discover what all the buzzwords were, the happiness, the freedom. What does success mean to me? What does success mean to you? What does freedom mean to you? What are you happy at this moment? Yeah? And when I landed, to be honest with you, it was a little bit emotional, okay? Because I've got my 2 kids, one's in Australia, one's still in the UK. They're both old enough, they've both flown the nest, okay? And it was my time. I'd almost got permission from them to say, Dad, go and do what you need to do. Just go and be happy, okay? So I had their permission, I had their blessing, you know, and the greatest thing was I was released and I was free, okay? Free to design my life and live my life how I want to. And I'm going to speak a bit more about this in the next video, okay? I've been Al Grant, peace and love, and I'll speak to you real soon.